Hello everyone and welcome back to our playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Where last we left off, we killed the Wandering Titanite Demon down here for kicks. And met with our blacksmith friend here. I forget, did I upgrade my Zweihander? I did! Upgraded the Zweihander. And we're right next to the Bell of Awakening. There's a couple of options I can do at this point. I can continue on upstairs and do the whole Bell of Awakening thing. But at the same time, I can also not and go to a completely optional area. But I'm gonna just clear this area as is, since this is the natural progression of the game. Quote unquote, natural progression. And we'll see how we do. It's been a bit, so I might be rusty, like I keep saying. Oh my goodness, that counter hit damage is huge! I'm trying to remember, though, if our equip rate, or weight, rather, has any distinct advantage on how fast we increase our stamina, or not. I'm like light rolling, that's the thing. Ooh, big boy. Come on. Get out of here. I don't want to get buffed by the wizard upstairs. Ooh. I forgot that takes all my stamina. This guy is... He wears the same... Wow. That was fast. Titanite. Only a Titanite shard? Really? Okay, so yeah, that guy there is... He wears the armor of another NPC, I believe. It's like a great iron black armor or something like that. We'll see it later on in the game. But I think he's from the same place as another character, which I will also mention later on in the game. Just remember that armor. And this is a Firekeeper Soul. Very important. Very important item. One that, if you didn't know what to do with it, you could just... I'll just tug the display. Soul of a long-lost Firekeeper. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus Flask. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper Soul to reinforce the Estus Flask. See, it's like awkwardly worded in that it makes it seem like you use the item to gain the power, but that you'll lose it if you do that. Instead, what you're meant to do is bring it to a Firekeeper, the one who tends the fire, and that'll boost the power of the Estus Flask, which means every heal will be more. And now we have access to this elevator, which is broken, and it leads us right back to Firelink Shrine. And there's a couple of things here that I'm going to do. Gesture. I don't need gesture right. I really like the use of music in this game too. Like, it accentuates the safe places of the game. And it's only used in this place and boss fights. They give a much greater sense of atmosphere because of that. Souls for it. Do you have anything new to say to me?
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon.
Already got it, man.
Unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Don't worry about it, man. I'm good. Right, I never went down this way. But beneath Firelink Shrine is this lady here. She can't speak. Her name's Anastasia, as far as I remember. But I can give her the Firekeeper Soul that we had just got and make my Estus Flask +1. Again, she can't speak, so we will leave the poor Firekeeper, whose soul is inextricably tied to the fire above, alone. Right. Now then, I mentioned there is a couple things I can do now that the elevator's fixed. Leave this. What I'm going to do is go back to the asylum. It's probably going to be pretty bad because you're not really meant to go there at this time. Let me check. No, I'll do that after. I'll beat the boss first, and then I'll go do that. But I will go here and get some... Oh, I already did this. Never mind! Sometimes I forget what I did. Because I do it off of instinct and I don't really think about it. I don't want to deal with the skeletons, though. Yeah, remember our big old bird friend here? Big old bird friend is tied to returning to the asylum. Is skeleton still following me? Yeah, persistent. It's very fun pancaking them. Full of a lost undead. That should give me enough for one upgrade. I have a couple souls. Yeah. Please do not kick me out of the menu. So I have 1 gold pine resin. I will equip Homeward Bone. Humanity. Because whenever you pop a humanity, it also heals you to full. Because you're effectively taking the life essence, the humanity of another person into you. Yeah, 20 strength is good. How much do I need to single hand this thing? I think it's 24? Yeah, 24. So 4 more levels. And then I no longer need to dual wield. I mostly want to do it so I can swap over to shield to parry. Can I carry a small shield? No, I mid-roll. Dang it. No shield for me then. Yeah, like I mentioned last time, the iframes of a roll, as in invincibility frames, are tied to your carry weight and how much you have equipped on you. So, because I primarily play as a dodge type character, I want to have the most iframes. And it's a bit difficult given the fact that I'm using this giant sword. I'm wondering if I can go back. I might... Yeah, I'm gonna go quickly back to the blacksmith and upgrade my... I feel like I need a couple more souls. I'll just clear up this area. Ooh. I can take care of them in a go. Now, if you hear the sounds of dancing, that means all the enemies in this area have now been buffed by that magic man right there. Oh boy. I have to be careful. Oh, I killed the magic man. Nice. I guess pancake... They're still buffed though. Yeah, see? Look how much damage they do. Oh my goodness. No. I love the ragdolling in this game though. It's so silly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I died. Oops. Well then. You just try that again. I think the magic man is still there. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, that'll happen a lot. Death comes quick and fast. I mean, those are both the same word. But fast and quick. Isn't that the phrase? But it's Dark Souls. It's kind of expected that overconfidence will lead to death. I was a bit overconfident there. I really didn't believe I'd just die. Oh, blocked it. I'm impressed. At least all my souls are just right here. I think... Yeah, okay, good. He's... Oh! Yeah, once you... There are a couple of enemies in this game that once you get rid of them, that's it. You no longer need to deal with them. I'm just gonna slowly take care of these enemies. I could just run past, but I don't want to go straight to the boss. I want to clear up the area a bit more. I think that's it. No, almost. Almost. It's complete. Talk about a whiff. There we go. Okay. I think there's a couple more, but really no need to... No big deal. I can hear a couple Boulder Knights. I think they're below me. Pancaked? Yeah. Tight Knight Shard, sweet. Okay. That cements me going back to the blacksmith and upgrading my weapon again. Yeah, here. Another nice thing, it's like... As long as you've been rolling into things, you'll discover that parts of it are quite destructible. Vanity. So it's like, this door here. I can see light through it. I wonder if I can go through it. And you can. Just as easily. And up these stairs, we find this nice golden knight.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Yeah, sure, man. That Mr. Ikea got earlier. How you doing? You're like gold.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Sounds good to me, man. I do find it very funny that a lot of the NPCs call you human despite your very, very hollowed appearance.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
I'm gonna talk to you a bit more.
I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
There it is. The NPC unique laugh. A lot of the characterization comes out of their laugh. And I wonder what type of character this man is.
I'm free. Now, I can get back to work.
And what type of work does a man like that, who is locked away in a prison cell for reasons unknown, with a laugh like that have? I wonder. He's kind of a bad guy. I mean, it's dubious, but the foreshadowing and the man's character is quite clearly there. I can... So, like I said, I'm going to go over to the bonfire of the blacksmith. Going to upgrade my weapon a bit. And we should be good. I'll take care of these Baldur Knights, though. They're kind of chilling here. As long as all three of them don't come and attack me. Ow. Oh, oh, oh my goodness! How much damage does he do? Whew. Wow. Yeah, you can see the big difference in how something like this Zweihander is... It's very strong, but can easily get... Oh, nice, I got it to rapier. Can easily get outmatched by much quicker weaponry. Unless they get pancaked, that is. And you saw how that enemy staggered because of the force of the weapon blast. That's the thing that can happen a lot of the times. Just gonna weave in and out. Won't get hit by the arrows, I hope. I have a decent number of souls. I could level up, but I also have the option to use those souls, again, as currency, because souls are the currency of this place. Stop you from going hollow like humanity. I think powerful souls help you. Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously. Souls are what embodies your... empowers your character. So it's a very precious commodity.
Need anything?
Yeah, I do. Reinforce my weapon, man. Yeah, +2. I will buy one more. It's very much worth it to upgrade, so. How much do they cost? It's like 800. Because after this I'll start having to use large Titanite shards, so I might as well need...
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Okay, 800. Let's make a quick run of the enemies that are outside the church. And that should give me enough itch. No. I have a large soul. I can just use it now. I think that gives me 1,000. Yes! There we go. And now I'll have us 100 plus 3 and be ready for the boss. Maybe even over-prepared. I say this as I probably died to the first boss. No, it's like third boss at this point. There we go. Yeah, now I can... Oh, I still can reinforce, but now at 3, I think that's more than enough to deal with what I have to. Parry like this? I can. Might have to practice my parries on without a shield. I'm okay at parrying with a shield. It's just without a shield, I'm dubious at best. I like how peaceful it is in this area. Just the birds chirping. There's life amongst the death. It's quite serene, to be honest. I'm coming for you, Belle. Don't worry. It's just up this way. Now, if I was not hollowed and human, right here I could summon both Lautrec. I forget if it's here or up there. But like, their summon signs would be right here. Lautrec and Lair, both of them. Both buddies that can help you. Lautrec, of course. I mean, Lair has a nice glowy sign for you to pay attention. And you can tell this is a boss area because of all the bloodstains. And the fact that there's a shadow wall. And that there's a cutscene. We have the Bell Gargoyle. The first... Ooh. Well, I keep saying first. I don't know why. Ow. I have to watch my stamina. Well, this is the boss of the... I missed? The boss that stops the first bell, or guards the first bell of awakening. And as you can see, which I'm clearly failing at, I'm trying to go for its tail. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. It's again another one of those enemies who's... I'm just gonna heal up to be careful. Okay, never mind. And the Bell Gargoyle is quite inspired by a boss fight in the first game. By first game, I mean Demon Souls. Called the Man-Eaters, where 2 of them show up. Dang, I'm not playing this very well. But I'll say this is a much better fight than the Man-Eaters. The Man-Eaters was just annoying. Goodness. I just need to hit you once. There. And now I only have 1 to deal with. So it's all good. Almost dead. One more hit. And gone. And there's the first boss. Third boss. First boss. Third boss gone. And for my troubles, I get their helmet. And because I chopped the tail off, their tail weapon. Though I never really used the tail weapon before. So I can attest to how good it actually is. But look at that. Look at that sun. Basking down on your real victory. You have fulfilled the first part of the prophecy by going up to the top and ringing the first bell. Now you have to go down through the Undead Burg to the second Bell of Awakening for the next part of the prophecy. I don't think there are any items here. It's just like dressing. But I'm not a huge fan of being up this high because it's a bit unnerving. Let's see the skybox though. And I'm gonna go up a level actually. Not feel as scared. But it's amazing how far you can see. And look at that gigantic wall up there. I wonder what the tower is representing. But down there you can see that's the place where our big Michelin Man Onion Knight lives. Or is sitting outside. You just go straight forwards there. There's the... You can see the church-like cathedral area where the blacksmith is. And then to the west of it is the entrance to the fortress. Like, there's a lot of world detail just looking around. And look, if we look down here, we'd gone through the undead, or not the undead. Yeah, it's the undead Burg. Like, they're lower def models, but it's very clearly the world we just walked through, which is fantastic about this game. The interconnected level design is so good. And that there is the Bell of Awakening 1. Achievement unlocked. Now to any others who my world is connected to, the bell just rang. Just like somebody else literally just rang the bell like we did. And is seeing the cutscene we just did. I really like that touch. It's very nice. It helps you as... In a game that's so filled with isolation and loneliness, that sort of thing is very heartwarming. And hello, Mr. T-Pose Man.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I am Oswald of Careem, the Path. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Hello. So, I'm going to buy a indictment. Not because I'm guilty. An indictment. What else? I think I touched upon this a little bit last time. How talismans are something you use for miracles. Now, this man here, Oswald the partner.
How honorable of you.
He's a very interesting character. He's from Careem, just like Lautrec was as well. And in the game, he acts as somebody who you come to pardon your sins. And sins are amassed by betraying or doing negative acts to the covenants you're aligned to. I can't recall the specifics of any of them right now, or what sin does, but it's bad. Sin is bad. You don't want to have it. And I think it's also done by invading. But, yeah, so this man here, you come to him, and you can absolve your sins. And he's from Careem, which is a very interesting place in the lore.
Greetings and welcome back. I am pleased to see thee preserving my humanity.
You see, I've not sinned. I don't know how, like, I partially want to talk about lore, but at the same time, I'm kind of misinformed because it's been so long that my recollection of a lot of the lore of this game is iffy at best and conjecture. But like I said last time, most miracles are performed by faith in a higher power, and the more faith you have, the stronger your miracles are. Whereas sorcery is it uses intelligence, like how smart you are at being able to understand the scrolls and how magic works. But in this case, for miracles, you have to use a talisman which channels the effects of the gods and your faith. But this one does not use faith. Instead, it uses intelligence. And Velka is a very interesting goddess in the world of this game. Velka is the goddess of sin. And a lot of the imagery surrounding Velka has to do with crows and birds. Mostly crows. And so it's interesting that a giant crow creature is what brings you from the Undead Asylum out. And that's led to a lot of theories about if Velka's the one that starts the entire plotline forwards. But anyway, here's Mr. Interesting T-Man. I won't see him very often. He's a bit creepy. But on the whole, he provides a more priestly role than the priests do.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
I mean, he's more like a dark priest, but, you know, you go to a confessional, you talk to the priest, you absolve your sins. And that's exactly what this guy does. Compare that to the priest who we talked to earlier, who gave us, like, a pittance coin to get out of his way. And he, like, talks about miracles and stuff, but he's not going to be the one absolving us of our sins. He won't pray to a higher power to remove that from us. But this guy there literally removes the sin from your character, and thus absolving us of those issues. So it's a very different take. And now, I'm gonna go I have so many souls, though. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to attempt... I'm going to attempt to return to the asylum. So I'm gonna go... What the heck? Man, these enemies are way more aggressive. Like, I'm very surprised they followed me all the way. I don't remember them being nearly as aggressive in the first game. I know there are mods to make it more aggressive. And they'd, like, follow you everywhere, but... I'm gonna amass a lot of duplicate weapons as things go on. I'll spend my souls, sit down at a bonfire, so if I respawn, I'll respawn there. And then I will continue and do the side stuff. Let's see. Oh, so close. Okay. I'm very close. I think I have... Nope, I do not. Never mind. Very close, though. I might just kill these guys, go back down to Firelink Shrine, and then go do it out. But yeah, that's first part of the prophecy done. One Bell of Awakening down, the other to go. Now we just gotta go down. Smack. Ooh, close. I thought I was gonna get hit by the counter damage. And I should have enough souls to one-hand this Y-hander. Then I just gotta pump up my endurance so I have more equip load so I can equip a shield too. Be nice. But there's so many layers to this game. So many different pathways that I kind of love because it fosters such a good community. Debatably good community. It definitely fosters community. I'll say that. Now he should have new dialogue now that I've done the first bell.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
Yeah, he's a very disheartened man. Oh, what? Wait, how much do I need? 7 souls? Fine, I'll just go kill this one guy up here then. Jeez. Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed. Just want to be able to one-hand his Y-hand there. There we go! And then now I just gotta pump endurance a lot. And yeah, so it's just a different moveset. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same moveset, but it gives me more options.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it.
Man, he really doesn't care. He's lost all hope.
Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
I feel really bad for the guy, because it's a self-defeating prophecy. He thinks he's going to go hollow, so he accepts that as his fate, and he'll just go hollow. He doesn't fight against the void like our character does, and that's just how he ends. He fades away quietly. Now then, how would you ever know to just like roll off unless you've experimented a lot? Oh, did I make the jump? Nope, I did not make that jump properly. But yeah, you can get off that platform, roll, go up another weird platform. It's like, what is going on? Bird is talking to me. But it is awkward, because having to go up and down like that is not the best.
I will teach you miracle.
Can I even buy miracles off you? No, I don't have anything for you.
I'm afraid that may be difficult. Come again. The effectiveness of...
Yeah, it depends on his faith. I didn't have enough souls to, like, bribe him to talk about the mission that he's on, so that's unfortunate. I thought he'd give me the option again, but nope, clearly not. Okay, so we'll roll up here. It's always awkward for me. Oh, I could just roll. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I'll just do this stuff first. I think I need to go here anyway. Yeah, I need to go this way. So, you got the key for the Undead Asylum again. I'm like, wonder what I need to use that for. But it will become apparent in time. I actually didn't know you could just roll and it would let you go there. I thought you had to do a running jump. That's very good to know, honestly. Up this way. Checking here. Don't think there's anything. Now, there's a big old nest here. And a bunch of eggs. I guess somebody died. And I'm gonna curl up like a ball and just wait here. As bizarre as this is, I really don't know how somebody decided to just roll off, explore, but here we are. And now we know this is the thing. And it's important, too. We are pretending to be a big old ego. I love this dramatic shot of us just being shown as this egg. And hey, we're back. Back in the Undead Asylum. And things are a little bit different. I had to actually be very careful, because these torch-wielding guys do so much damage, it's kind of crazy. And I don't want to get stun-locked to death. It's a very likely thing that may happen. Everyone got pancaked. Now then. Good job, go straight ahead, thanks. Even though that was a sign that appeared the first time. Gonna not go to the middle, because that's death. Ow, ow. Gonna sit here at the bonfire, while it's still safe to do so. And I'm gonna go run all the way back to the start of the game. Back to our cell. And I forgot how dark this place is. And something you'll probably notice, which is a bit strange, is there's a knight. A silver knight, I think this one is? No, it's another black knight. But regardless, there's another knight just here. Why? Ooh. That's what I get. I parried once, didn't work out the second time around. So since I'm not dodging and I'm focusing on parrying this guy, I'm gonna put my shield on. Mid-roll be damned. It definitely affects run speed, I feel it. But yeah, this place has now been infested. I'm not entirely sure what word I'd use. But there's Black Knights here too. Black Knights and Silver Knights. And both of those are the soldiers of Lord Gwyn, who we saw at the first cutscene. And now the question becomes, why are they here? I forget if dual handing does more damage. Ah, it does way more damage. But I can just smack him. I got a shield. That's something. But yeah, now we've returned all the way back to the start. The start of our room, and we pick up this. A peculiar doll. A strange doll with a strange dress. A strange doll in a strange dress, rather. There was once an abomination who had no place in this world. He clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. This is for something like way later on in the game, but it's nice to have now. I really don't know the lore reasons for why this is at the very start of the game, back at your old cell, but it is protected by a Black Knight. And we'll learn that the cold, lonely girl has connections to the royal family. And the royal family's kind of a dick. And now Oh no! Ugh. I never opened that door. Oh, that's fine. Again, great use of sound design, because you can hear the growls of something. And we no longer could hear the steps of the wandering demon when we were going past our old cell. But anyway, we're back here. Going back the way we once were. There's another night. Oh boy. No way. No way. Just leave me alone, man. Okay, that's fine. So I'm invulnerable through the backstab animation. Oh boy. One sec. Give me a sec, Mr. Black Knight. Boy. He really wants me. Ooh. Just give me a sec. I just need to heal up, man. Okay, I think we're good now. That is just me being overly cautious. What? Nice. Black Knight sword. I'm not going to use it, but it's good to have, and it's really strong. Now let me start pumping endurance. Like, I want to see how it compares to those Y-handed right now. Okay, it's... oh, I don't have the dex to use it, that's why. Never mind. Unlike strength, where there's a certain threshold where you can dual hand the weapon, a strength-based weapon. When you get, I think, 3/4 the requirement for it. Like, I had to be 16 to use it two-handed. No, it's half the requirement, half the strength. You had to be 16 to use it. Dexterity is not the case. You have to meet the dexterity threshold. And in here, we see our old friend Oscar. But he's fully gone hollow. And we have to put him out of his misery. It's quite a sad tale, honestly. Like, he's the one that told us of our mission and what we needed to do, but man's gone. Bye, Oscar. At least we put him out of his misery. And he got a shield. I can't remember if it's lighter or not. But I will read his shield in his honor. Shield of a nameless knight, likely a high-ranking knight of Astora, one of the enchanted blue shields. Greatly reduces magic damage. I don't remember if it's lighter? No, it's heavier than what I got. I must be close to being able to fast roll. I can fast roll without pants, but kind of like having pants. Fast roll with a loincloth, but it's fine. I don't think I have to deal with any more knights, though. Ah, yes. So yeah, poor Oscar's gone. He went hollow, he warned us, but we've brought him out of his misery. No longer gonna have to suffer. Boom! I thought that only happened once. Ugh. You stupid hollow. What a troll. That made me jump, though. I really wasn't expecting this giant boulder to come down and nearly crush me. It's kind of weird that was going to hit me. There's like 2 guys in this room now? Yeah, there's 2 guys. Still dead with 1 pancaking, so it's not too bad. Yep. And we got the key. Let's just go through here. Though it's really only just to let us drop down here and get this ring. Rusted iron ring. It's a very, very useful ring that they never tell you about either. I mean, they barely tell you about anything in this game, but still. It lets you walk through water uninhibited. You know, like, just freely walk without... we've never really encountered water, but the next area and some of the later areas that we go through are filled with water. It's really awkward going through it, because it feels like you're walking through, well, sludge and mud. Ooh. Yeah, being caught in that combo is just asking to die. And while we hear... Woo! Hey, look at our big old friend. Friend, quote unquote. Oh, he killed me! Oh, he killed me! I thought I was out of the range! Dang it. Guy sits on me. Welcome to... or meet, rather. Meet the Asylum Demon's big, angry magician brother. The Stray Demon. He's big. Oh my goodness, they followed me! What?! They died, so it's all good. Now, this is probably going to be a slow fight. Yeah, it's going to be a slow fight. Because I'm, like, very underleveled for this. But he's not the most difficult fight. It's just going to take a while. Oh man, this is going to take a long time. But at the end of this, I think we'll call it an episode. I just have to be really careful, because every one of his attacks will, like, near one-shot me. Well, they're all very slow and predictable attacks. Which is good. He's a big guy, too. What's he doing? Yeah, the main thing is staying behind him, because he's rather slow-moving. And just kind of whacking away at the tail. I remember the first time I fought this guy, I had no idea what was going on. It's so difficult. But once you have his patterns down, he's really not that hard. He's just big, intimidating, and he really punishes you for not paying attention. Because each one of those big old blasts can effectively instantly kill you. I don't know why he's not turning around or floating or anything. Just like using that one move over and over again. I mean, fine by me, but... he's not too difficult. This is kind of a little sad, to be honest. Yeah, see, he does have a couple of different moves. I have to make sure not to be greedy, though. Oh, like that? Ow? I'm just going to heal up to full to be careful. I don't want to accidentally get smacked. Oh no! Ooh, see? Ugh. This is what I get for saying he's easy. But I did say he does punish you for acting greedy and misplaying. Like, that move does so much damage. Nope, I don't want to get smooshed like a pancake, though. I think one more attack. It's either one or two. Here we go. And there's Stray Demon done. Now I have to make sure I can get back out of the asylum. Because those fire guys do so much damage that it's quite scary. And there's a Titanite slab, which you really shouldn't have at this point in the game. Because it lets you maximize your weapons upgrade, and I'm nowhere near that level. But hey, a quick 20k souls gives me a lot of EXP to work with. Yeah, like I mentioned, there are certain NPCs and enemies in this game that once you kill them do not respawn. Also, if you kill all the talkable NPCs, they gone. No longer in the game. So, yeah. Usually the Black Knights, they don't respawn at all. That's kind of it. So let's see. What do I want to increase now? No, I don't really want to increase vitality. Really, I could just dump it into endurance, rather. Which I might do. Because endurance affects your stamina. And the more stamina we have, the more we can swing our weapons. Can I hold a shield now? Yeah! Fast rolling, holding shield. The dream, boys. Even though I'm really not going to be using a shield all that much. It's mostly just a... Mostly just for safety and parrying. Because I'm not very good at one-handed parrying. Scary, though. Bird, carry me back home. Thank you. At least it's an instant teleport. Whee! Now then, I'm back at the top here. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do next? Because there's a couple of options. It's just like, I can, and I probably will, go down the Undead to where I'm supposed to go. Or where it's recommended I go. I'm just thinking, what's the closest bonfire to them? I think I'll go do that. I'll go meet with Andre. Maybe buy a couple of Titanite shards. I will have enough for 3, but won't have enough to upgrade. But might as well say hi. Oh, wait. Do I have any more souls? I do. That's not a lot. But I'm gonna walk back through the place where I fought the pigs. And to where the Drake on the bridge was. Maybe I'll kill all the enemies in this area for some souls. Dang it. I will eventually get the ability to get rid of those, but right now they just kind of clog up my inventory. At least it's better than Demon Souls, where not only did you have equip rate, you also had a limited carrying capacity, and you had to budget that really well. And it was a bit of a pain. You have to keep all of that in mind. But at the same time, I really like Demon Souls as well. It's the first game in the Soul series that I played. And there's so much to that game to love. But we're playing Dark Souls, not Demon Souls. And I think I will play through all the games on this channel, possibly. Because I just enjoy them all and have all of them. And it'd be an excuse for me to play Dark Souls 3 on PC after 100%ing out on console.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right.
I do. I do. But first I need like a couple Titanite shards. And reinforce my weapon here. Give me that 5 so I... Now then. Yeah. I can no longer... Yeah, see? I can no longer upgrade this weapon.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Because right now the maximum I can do is 5. I have to find different embers throughout the world. From other blacksmiths. It's clear once I see that. And bring it to him. And then I can ascend the weapons that I do have. Beyond what I have. But right now I have a max upgraded Zweihander. And I'm quite happy with that. And I'll get to the middle bonfire. That'll allow me access down to the Undead Burg and call it an episode. Pretty productive, I'd say. Beat 2 bosses in an episode. Played up an optional area. Leveled up our character some good. Not died as many times as I thought I would. Got a bit of lore. Productive. That guy did not stand a chance. That guy will, though. Counter damage. That's a big danger as well. With attacking enemies who attack much faster than you, is the fact that when I use a swing, I have such a long period of time where they can attack me. If I don't kill them, they get huge bonuses with their counterattack damage. I don't remember the exact multipliers, but it's pretty bad. Run through here fine. Ow. Really isn't worth it to pillage those guys. They never really give anything good. I say as I pillage them again. But yeah. Oh, I have been infected by another grave. Man, this must be like what's super active at lower levels. Oh, let me check something. Yeah, see, the basement key. This is what I needed. So, let's go through here. The dragon should show up, I think. Or Drake, rather. Drake? There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness, I died? What? I say I didn't die that much this episode. And consequently die. Honestly, didn't expect to get killed that way? That means that... This is Drake again. I'm trying to think what's the best bonfire to do it at, and I think it's this one. Where's the way down? Hello? Am I dumb? Oh, here we go. Right. Save at this very convenient bonfire, and I'll call it a night. Thanks for joining me on our walk through Lordran. And I hope you join me next time, where we will progress to a very, very nasty place. And, hopefully kill another boss. I don't think we'll get to the next bell, but we'll see. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Oh my goodness. There we go. Bye-bye.